Hello, I'm Luke Hatfield. I'm joined by Tim Spears, our Wolves correspondent here at the Express and the Star. Tim, Wolves have a week off, international break, but plenty of players in action. Ruben Neves, Portugal, could he be going to the World Cup with them?
Well, a few months ago we'd have said probably not, but because he only had 2 caps to his name before, I think October or November, when he's won a couple more, and now here he is in the squad with 3 months to go before the tournament. Got to be remembered, the reigning European champions here we're talking about, with many would say the best player in the world, one of the best players of all time in their ranks, not in Ruben Neves, in Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano.
So he's got a chance, Fernando Santos, Portugal manager, has been complimentary about Neves recently, saying he's having an excellent season, and that he's a viable alternative to both William Carvalho and Danilo Pereira. Pereira's not fit, Danilo's not fit at the moment, which is I think why Neves has got in the squad. So they've got 2 friendlies, Egypt and Holland, and it's a chance to impress. And it would just be fantastic for the Wolves fans. There's not been too many Wolves players who've played regularly during an international tournament in the past kind of 20 years or so. Really, since Bully went to Italia '90, they've been pretty few and far between. But Neves is becoming such a cult hero now with the Wolves fans that I think everybody would love to see him there and cheer him on with Portugal this summer. So they've got a couple of friendlies. If he can impress, obviously he's having a great season with Wolves. We'll see what he can do.
That's it, because England ain't going to do much, are they? So might as well cheer a team that could win something.
No, exactly. And do you know what? I think you'd get in the England squad. I've got to say, the guy's just ridiculous. That pass on Saturday, the one that everyone's been making noises about, that you should only hear after the watershed. It's I was trying to think how many Premier League players would pay that pass, or think to play that pass.
Jake Livermore. He made the squad.
Honestly, the way his brain moves so quickly, far quicker than anyone else on that pitch on Saturday. It was an astonishing pass, and you got to think there aren't many Premier League teams this guy couldn't get into. I don't think he'd get in Man City's team, but after that, there really aren't. He's that good. He really is that good, and we all hope and pray that he's with Wolves in the Premier League next season and can really show exactly how good it is and how good he is. And I know Wolves fans won't want to hear it, but you can't see a player like this staying at the club for too long, because he's destined for huge things. Yeah, that's it. Fingers crossed that he does hang around, but fingers crossed as well that he doesn't get hurt on this international break. But who else is going away? So him and 8 others, Wolves fans will be keeping their fingers crossed that there are no injuries. There's not much that can derail Wolves at this point. But a crippling injury list from nowhere would certainly play its part, because Wolves' squad isn't huge. There aren't too many players not on the bench at the moment. It hasn't got a massive amount of depth to it. Jota's already out. If Neves and Afobe and Sace or whatever picked up knocks, then you'd be a bit concerned. So the really important thing in the next couple of weeks is clean bill of health. So the players that have gone, we'll run through the list. Roman Sace is with Morocco. They're in the World Cup this summer. As are Senegal in the World Cup. I completely forgot.
I'm not entirely sure. Right. Senegalese football isn't my forte.
I'll stick a tweet out about that later. It's completely slipped my mind. But Alfred Ndiaye is in the Senegal squad, and then Barry Douglas is another one to really keep an eye on, because it's his first call up to Scotland. They play Costa Rica and Hungary, 2 fascinating games to look forward to.
Giants of world football.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but no, fantastic for Douglas. He completely deserves it, and he could really stake a claim to be a regular in Alex McLeish's squad as he begins his new era. Matt Doherty again in the Ireland squad. Again, can he finally win a cap? Martin O'Neill, it's just taking the mickey, to be honest. He calls him up and leaves him on the bench every single time. So
I don't think Nuno will mind about that.
No, absolutely. Well, that's the thing, because him and Douglas are really the ones that could do with a break. They're the ones that work harder than anyone, bombing up and down those flanks, and they do tend to look a little bit jaded from time to time. So we'll see. But no, fingers crossed for Doherty. He gets his first cap. He's well overdue. And just to say, Aaron McCary came through the ranks at Wolves, goalkeeper now with Ross County. He's in the squad for the first time, so he'll join up with Doherty, his former teammate. Benik Afobe in the DR Congo squad. That's a new thing that he wasn't in that squad when he was last with Wolves. Everyone was thinking he could be an England player one day, but no, he's chosen to be with DR Congo. Very good squad. They've got Britt Sombalonga, Yannick Bolasie, Chancellor Mbemba, those kind of players, so they're no mugs. So we'll keep an eye on him. And then a few youngsters. Morgan Gibbs-White's with England under 18s, because he won the World Cup with the under 17s, of course, this summer. Harry Burgoyne's off to train with England under 21s, which is great for him. And Ruben Vinagre is yet again with Portugal under-19s. That's your lot.
That's it. So plenty of players heading out on international duty. Nuno will be hoping to keep them wrapped in cotton wool, of course. Fingers crossed they will return without any injury worries. For the latest on Wolves, make sure you stay with us. expressindstar.com.